excited as usual. You know why?
Mhm.
Because of AMD.
Advanced micro devices.
Do you know much about it?
Yeah, it's part of my portfolio. I own some shares of AMD,
Yeah,
and it's been a hot topic recently because NVIDIA is the leader in GPUs at this moment, supplying all the power that is required for AI, which is
yeah,
the
yeah,
talk of the town, right? So AMD is a company that went from near bankruptcy to competing head to head with giants like Intel and NVIDIA. They usually design high performance CPUs and GPUs, and they are becoming a key player in AI, data centers, and gaming, right? So I used to be a gamer, and I remember those days when we used to debate about AMD or NVIDIA graphics cards. Glad that they have moved from that to the big giants that they are today. The revenue for this company hit 22.7 billion in 2024, and they are projecting double-digit growth this year, fueled by AI demand. Clean balance sheet, strong free cash flow, and disciplined capital allocation. AMD doesn't pay a dividend, but I believe they do buy back shares, and they're reinvesting heavily into their research and development activities. The valuation is pretty high. They have a very high P ratio. Investors are expecting high growth for this company due to the AI revolution. The biggest risk here is execution. Competitors like NVIDIA, which is still the king of AI, Intel, which is trying to fight back and gain more market share. But the CEO, Lisa Su, has proven she can lead AMD through all the tech cycles. Uh, and she has proven it in the past, and I believe she'll prove it in the future too. And if you are a long-term investor looking for exposure to AI, cloud, gaming, this is like all-in-one company, right? It is a high-risk company, but the reward is also high at the same time. Let's take a look at StocksDojo.
Do you think AMD is more promising for investors than NVIDIA?
Both are promising. The only difference is AMD's market cap is pretty low compared to NVIDIA. So one might assume that there is more room for growth for AMD. You see, the market cap is around 300 billion, but if you look at NVIDIA, it's like 4 trillion, 10-time difference, or more than 10 times, right? Much more than 10 times. As an investor, I would assume maybe I have more room for growth in AMD, but the numbers need to be backed by the financials. Look at the financials and the income statement for AMD. It's doing well, but it's not great, right? So it's still 13% growth in the last year, and you have cash flow 2.4 billion now, steadily growing, but it's not as significant as NVIDIA. Based on these numbers, if we do the estimate, the fair value estimate based on cash flow, the stock price is like 171, and
Yeah.
the fair value we are estimating is like 15, which is way below.
How much do they need to grow to justify their fair value?
Great question. And growth rate is expected to be at least 15%, right, for a company like AMD. And a terminal growth of 4% is actually generous. At a discount rate of 12%, because as we mentioned earlier, it's a risky market to be playing in.
You never know. Yeah.
You never know. Even in that case, it struggles, right? So if you look at traditional numbers, traditional discount rates, and even if I reduce it to 8% return expectation, now you re-estimate again, it's way off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you are willing to invest in this company, you should believe that AMD will come out with excellent products which can compete with NVIDIA and take more market share. If they're able to take a lot of market share, then yes, they could increase the revenue by, let's say,
50%.
50%. Okay, let's say
I'm
52.
super.
Let's say,
If they
yeah.
double.
See, okay, awesome,
Yay!
right?
Oh, I
That
won
was
52%. 52%, and then they can match
they
stock
can
price.
match the stock price. So that's the whole idea, right? So the market is hoping that
Yeah.
AMD can grow their revenue based on the new products that they're working on. And if that happens, yes, you might have a decent investment at hand. But it's speculation, and we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.